I'm not sure, but it's between these two right here.
These two down here at the bottom?
Uh-huh.
Oh, the whole page, both pages?
Yeah, both pages. I kind of like, I'm drawn toward these two.
Alright.
And I kind of think I'd rather this one.
That one.
Yep, 3008.
3008. Alright, the name of the quilt is 3008 Broken Heart 19 and 31. Alrighty, I think I might be ready. So we're going to go 308 here. We're going to mark it off, showing that we've done it. I keep forgetting that. There was one back here I seen that we done. And I was like, I didn't mark it. But I didn't come in here and get my marker either. Alrighty. So, now, let's look at the thing here. We've got 1, 2, 3 colors. I've got 3 colors here. Now, when I go to do the actual quilt, I'm going to use what I've already got cut out. But first, what we're going to do is see if we can't get the 3 colors. Alrighty. I'm going to want the purple. I'm going to want the red. So let's see what we can do to it first. Let me get this thing all cleaned up here. Feels like going on to the beach. Alrighty. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to fold it in half. And we're going to make this one yeah, we're going to want to make it the purple stripes. So, let's start with the middle itself. Alright, it's going to be this size here. So let me cut this down. There we go. We're going to start with the middle. Alright. So we're going to find our thingamadoodler here. And we're going to line it up with our X's here. Alright. Now let's see what we got next. We're going to have the stripes. So, I think what I'm going to do is take and go ahead and turn my iron on. See, the stripes. I don't want red. I want the middle, the purple, red. So, let's go like this. So we can get this right here right. Purple. Okay. So now we got that. Now we want the white. The white, we are going to make this color here. Let's stick that up there. And see what we got here. Now, alright, we got 2 pieces. I'm only going to use one because I'm going to make that out of this. Okay. Oh, come on, don't do that. You don't want to fold right, so I gotta iron it right. So got to be so I can fold it and cut it. Alright. So now we are going to work on the white. And we need strips for the white. Alrighty. The smaller stripes, we are going to use this right here for the small ones. Yeah, let's use it. Make sure I get this folded straight. Maybe. Oh, it's not going to matter because it's really not straight. Alright, we're going to straighten it up from up here. On a line, on a ruler. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm going to want to turn this around. Where's my line? There it is. Alright, now the first thing we're going to do is just cut one. Alrighty, now let's see. I'm probably going to have two, but we're going to play with one first. Alright, we're going to turn this over. Kind of line it up the best we can. No, it looks like only one. We're going to work on this one. Let's see what we could do about cutting. We need 4 of these, the same size. Okay. Now, go back over there, bring it back out here, and we're going to lay them down right here. Alrighty. Now, let's see what else we got. Alright, well, we got the longer ones. So I'm going to want like 1.5 strip. That's what this tape is for. We're going to line it up on our cut line here. And I'm going to want to cut what? About, we'll go ahead and cut 4. It ain't going to hurt a thing to cut 4. 1. Let's see if I can't do it this way. Oh, yeah. That's better. 2. 3. And 4. Alrighty. Now, whatever these are, I'm not going to worry about the... I've probably done it with 3. We are going to go ahead and we're going to lay them out. Look at that. Oh, yeah. A 2 would have worked. Alright, let's cut them down. And I can always use them other ones somewhere else. So we're going to cut these down. And I'll put them to the side. I can use them somewhere else. Now, from the looks of it, this right here is going to have to be chopped down to an angle. And I'm not going to chop them down yet. We're going to wait and see how we're going to sew them together. And then we'll fight with the way it should go. Alright. Now we have those. Now we have little triangles at the top that are white. I'm not going to fool with that. I'm going to leave it like this now, and then we'll see what happens with it. Because there ain't no need in cutting it if you don't have to have it. Alrighty. So now we need our light purple. So we're going to go, let's see, no, it would be, no, yeah, our light purple, which would be these right here. Alright, let's put, oh no,
What?
my whole thing fell down.
Behind it.
Alright, let's do this before I forget it. I gotta clean up a mess before I go on. Alrighty, with the light purple, I'm going to want 4 of these golden things here. And now we got 2 different sizes here, the small one and the bigger one. I don't know if this will work, but I am so willing to try it that we are going to do it. Alright. Like that. Alrighty. Now, I want to take, and I'm going to cut these in half. Okay. Scoot all this over. Pick these up. Slap this down here. Alright. Now, where's the picture? Okay, there's the picture. Alright, these go right here on each side. Alrighty, now the next thing we've got is our triangle, and good lordy, these are here. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. The triangle, which is the red. Okay, that's our white, and here's our red. Alright. Keep that right there for right now. Alright. So, let's see. I'm going to need 6, and 6 is 12. So, I'm going to need 12 of these. The same color. Well, that ain't going to work. I wonder if I should use these. So that, nah. That, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it'd be 12 of these too. So let's try this. So there's, okay. So here is 2 blocks. Well, it'll be 1 block. 2. Yeah. 3. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Where's my... I don't think I need that. I think I just need to get this away. I hate doing that. So, let's take and I'll try to line the biggest part of this up. Come on, don't do that. Alright. Yeah, I just did that. Alright, I'm gonna take, let's see what I can get. Probably get a 3-inch out of here, or 2.5. I gotta clean this drawer out so I can get a hold of things. Alright, I'm going to go with a 2.5, and I'll make sure that I can pump right up to where the manufacturer's thing is there, and leave enough to be able to trim it down, because I'm going to have to trim it down and all. Alright, we can handle that. That way, if I need a strip later, I can do a strip later. Alright. Now, see if I can fold this in half and cover all the blocks. I don't know how many blocks I got here. I'm just going to play it by ear. Alright. Now, I'm going to lay this down. Lay these down on top of it. Okay, there's one side of it. Let's turn it over and fight with the other side. Alright, now we have these right here, and these are going to be the white. Okay, let's see, the white. So we're going to, oh, we're only going to get 2 of them in here. We're only going to get 2. I'm not going to worry about it. It will still turn out the same, except for we'll be 1 short. So I am not going to worry about it. Look at there. I've still got some of these left. It'd be alright. I don't care. Alright, now. These are supposed to be the wait a minute. Let me see what I got here. Now, these are the purple. These are purple. Yikes. So let's do the purple. Let's try to line them back up. Try to line them all back up so I can cut them down the middle. Alright. Let's see what's... Lay it up there. Alright, these right here are already in a stack. So let's get this right, Sandy. Now we're going to want to cut these in half. So I'm going to take one of these lines, line it up from the tip to the bottom, and cut right down the side here. Oh, come on, let's get a little bit closer. I want the tip right there. And then we're going to line it up. Make sure my tip's still there. There we go. Now if I'm wrong, I can't help it. Alright. Let's go ahead and cut the white, which would be this one right here. Oh boy, I hope we won't have enough of this. Anyway, we have another thing. Alright. Which one did I use? Okay, I used this one right here. Yeah, I used this one. And we're going to have to do the same on this thing. Because I ain't no need letting it go, come on, go over. Alright, that'll work. Okay, now, there's another strip over here. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure I can probably get, 2 out, well, really 3 out of here. Maybe. I might be able to get something else out of that. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut these down to this size. Alright, I need 4 more of these. So I'm wondering, don't do that. Can I get 2? Ooh, yeah. There we go. You stay like that. I might be able to do it. Okay. Oh, come on, don't do that. Alright. Now. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Alright, let's get this right here back out here. And we have the white. It's supposed to go this way. And we only got enough for 2. So I think we have enough to work on it. Come on. Alright, now I'm going to fill all this in with red. I better look this way, right here. Alrighty, from the looks of it, I have it. So that works good. Alright, all except for the corners right here. So I'm not going to worry about the corners because they're the same color as the strips. So we're going to sew this down and see what happens from there. If you would like a pattern, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope with the name of the pattern you would like. It is free. Alrighty, let's start sewing them down. I think I'm going to start with these right here first. And we're going to sew them down. Come on, get leveled up there. Let's get started here. We want to either finger press it or roll it down. Alrighty, with these right here, they are supposed to be like this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all 4 of them, line them up, like this right here. I hope this works because I don't know how to sew it together. I have no instructions. So now I want to take this, we'll lay it on a board right in between my lines here. And I want this right here to go with this line here. And then we're going to chop it down. I don't know if this will work, but we're going to give it a try. Can't do nothing except for do wrong, right? And then we have to do right. Alrighty, let's lay these back out. And we're going to start sewing them next. Alright, but I want to be able to put something on here to play with these. So, now, I'm going to take the end of that one, and I'm going to sew it down this line right here. Alright. Let's see what we can do about ironing them down now. I hope this right here works out. I think it looks good. Now, I wish that I had made these right here bigger. And we're going to have to try to chop them down a little bit to see what we can do about getting them level and all. But we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Alrighty, the first thing we're going to want to do is see what size one of these is. I wonder if 3 by 3 will work. Or, oh, come on now. Don't do me that way. Alright, we got some hanging off over here. So, I think what we're going to want to do is try to do it by 4 by 4. Alrighty, there's the one. Try to line it up the best I can. Right like that. Okay. Well, that didn't work. And then we're going to go 4. Or not 4 by 4, but 4 by, what is that? Oh, 4 by 2 will be what it is. There we go. Okay, now what we want to do is start sewing these down, and they are 4 by 2. So we're going to sew these down. Alrighty, I want to go ahead and get the other side of this one and sew it on, so that way we've got it. Oh, come on, dog. What are you doing? You're in my way. I can't work. Alright, let's lay this one down right at the end of it and sew it down. Get some of this out of the way so we can iron them down. Who knows, we may have enough to put one more on here. And if we do, we'll do it. But if not, 2 will work. That'd be awesome if we can get 3. Alright, now. You gotta be right here underneath my feet, don't you, dog? Alright. Look at that. No, wait a minute. It's supposed to go this way. Down to it. I wonder if, let me take a look and see if that one is supposed to be sewed to that one. You know, it looks like it does. So that means I would have to cut off some of them. Alright, so let's sew these down to that. And we'll have to cut these down a little bit more because they're too much. Alright, let's get started. Make sure we put them in the middle though. Alright, so let's see what we can do about playing with these. Alright, and we got one of these right here done for right now. Alright, let's see what we can do about ironing all this down and seeing what it looks like. Alright, I'm just going to put this one over here. Alright, let's iron these down and chop them down to where they are level. God, I hope this works out. I want it to work out so bad. It's starting to look really good though. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a hold of this. I'm going to line me up a line down here all the way over on this one right here to the end, and then start chopping. Right, let's see if we can't take a look at it and see how it looks now. Okay, let's pull these out. And they go inward. Ooh, yeah. That works out pretty good. Alright. Now, we're going to finish working on these right here. Alrighty, I wished I'd have done this part different, because I think that we could do it a whole lot different. I think what I'll do, yeah. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go with these, and then I'm going to cut them down to this size here. Yeah, I think that'd be the best way to do it. Alright, let's get back busy, and let's start sewing everything, all these right here, down. Alrighty, we're going to want to iron these right here down now. And roll the one side that you can. I got to figure this out. Up here. Not working out right. I'm running across problems. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do here. I think this is going to turn out to be a real pretty block. Especially after I get everything motivated and right and figure it out. Alright, now what I want to do is I'm going to take this ruler and I'm going to get it down to this block here, and then that way we got it. I think that will work. Alright, I think that right there turned out pretty good. I think I like that way better. I'm not going to worry about these right here. Alright, so now let's see what it looks like together. Make sure I put things up where it belongs. Alright, so here we have these. Ooh, this is going to turn out pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, then we got these. They're going to go right here on the corner. Alright, we're going to have a little bit trim off, which that's fine with me. I don't mind trimming it off. Alright, we're going to start sewing it down by rows. I'm going to have that back. Get that out of the way. So if we can't iron this down, get this out of the way. I think that turned out pretty good. Let's get it. Looks like a picture except for one more of these. But I'm not going to complain. I'm going to just keep it like it is. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to line this one up to that one and then that one. And we're going to start chopping it down. And then we'll see what size it turned out to be. Oh, come on, why are you doing that? Oh, that looks so pretty. See what we can do here. Alright. Alright, let's see what it's turning out to be. Find my ones. Oh, she's waking up. 10.5 by 10.5. I think that turned out really pretty. Alrighty. Alright, let's see what we can do.